Hey Star Fam! Thanks for tuning in. We're here again today for another quick energy check-in using the Master Tarot deck. Alright, so getting right into it. I do hope you guys are keeping well. This is just going to be a quick general reading, just to see what's going on with my Star Fam. Just going to be a quick energy check-in, just to see if we can get a bit of a snapshot to see what's going on with my Star Fam. Right. Okay. So, first cards out we have are Three of Swords, followed by the Five of Wands, and then the Tower, followed by the Knight of Cups. Okay. Bear with me a second, guys. Right. So, not gonna lie, at first glance, this looks like some kind of heartache or breakup, or disappointment that has caused some kind of arguments or rows. And, you know, I mean, with the Tower card and the Five of Wands next to each other, this feels like some explosive arguments, guys. Not gonna lie. Because here we've got, in the Five of Wands, I mean, this could just be competition, you know, but again, it usually is about arguments. As you can see, you've got this bunch of people getting into a disagreement, into a squabble. You know what I mean? And it's more than one person. So, I mean, this could be a massive fight amongst friends, a massive fight amongst family. And then with the tower next to it, it could be something that's been brought to light. A fight over something that's been caught to light. So it could be someone was cheating, a three-party situation, because we've got the Three Swords going through the heart, which is causing quite a bit of heartache. Because again, this is a card of sorrow, sadness, loss. As you can see, we've got this heart, which is literally punctured with these three swords. You know, so it could have been some kind of third party situation that had been found out, that had been discovered, and now it's causing all kinds of arguments. And again, the reason I say that is because we've got this Knight of Cups, and Knight of Cups is usually an offer of love, an offer of forgiveness, an offer of some kind of cup of emotion. So it could be friendship, but usually it is a cup of love. You know, or some kind of offer for a relationship of some sort. Right? So this could be this could very well be you representing as a Knight of Cups. And this could be representing you just wanting to kind of put this whole mess behind you and to just move forward with what you want to do. Especially if somebody wronged you in the past. You know, it looks like you're just ready to move on to, you know, better pastures, as it were. But yeah, it looks like some kind of heartache, some kind of heartbreak. I mean, it could be a betrayal. We've got to see if, like, the Ten of Swords comes out, if the Seven of Swords comes out, if it was a betrayal. you know, but it feels like some kind of heartbreak that is just causing problems amongst either your friends, your families. Could be work related as well too. Again, guys, it's a general reading, so taking it as it resonates, yeah? But yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit more context to see what's going on. Okay. So the next cards we have out are the Nine of Cups. Sorry, let me move these up so we can see everything a bit better. So we got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Four of Wands. We've got the Page of Cups. And then we've got the Page of Wands. Oh, rightio. Okay, guys. Bear with me a second. So we've got 2 pages out now. Right, okay, so the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. As you can see, this person here looks quite content. They're sat here with all of their cups in a row. As you can see here, looking quite happy, quite pleased with themselves, quite content. You know, so this is very much about wish fulfillment, happiness. It's usually kind of solitary happiness, being happy with yourself, by yourself. But again, that's not necessarily the case, taking it how it resonates. So yeah, it kind of feels like you, I mean, if you're the one leaving all of this behind, it looks like you're just quite happy to move forward. You know, moving towards your happiness. You know what I mean? And it's like, this is the Nine of Cups here, so it's like, all this person needs is that last cup in order to get that 10. And it looks like you are, or they, taking it as it resonates, are coming forward with that extra cup, that extra offering of that final cup, so that together you guys will have the 10. You know what I mean? And I kind of get this feeling because, again, we've got the Four of Wands right next to it, right next to the Nine of Cups. And the Four of Wands is about, you know, happy family. Fours are about stability. This is usually the marriage card as well. As you can see, you've got these people celebrating. But I mean, again, it could be housewarming. It could be some kind of birthday. It's usually like, you know, celebrations around the home. So baby shower, wedding shower. But, you know, typically this is about marriage, is how we've got the, not the laurel, what do you call those again? But anyway, we've got all of these flowers and decorations up. You know what I mean? So, and again, these people kind of holding what looks like bouquets. So this is usually a family celebration, celebrations around the home, that kind of union. You know, so it kind of feels like, you know, you are walking away from all of this. In order to seek out your happy ever after with some... Yeah, in order to seek out your happy ever after. I kind of get the feeling it's with someone else. Although not necessarily. Because we've got these 2 pages, and pages are about... they could be new beginnings. It could be new communications, new offers. It could be... you know, a situation that is still in its infancy stages. So if this is a new relationship, you know, and it's new, so it's still in its page stages of getting to know each other. You know what I mean? Because again, pages are also, could be offers. They could be offers of apologies. You know, or again, it could be another offer of a cup of love. Do you know what I mean? Could also be about communication, loving communications, something new and creative. Because again, both of these pages of cups and of wands could be about creative new endeavors. You see what I mean? But I kind of get the feeling that this is you with your new special somebody. You know what I mean? And the more that I'm looking at this, the more it almost seems as if you, being the knight, it's almost like you found out about this third party relationship. And it's like, I feel like you burned a few bridges. You know, it's almost as like, for some of you, not all of you, you might have gone completely scorched earth on this person. You know, where this heartache, this third party situation, this cheating situation, whatever, comes out in the open, you know, or at least you're arguing with them over it, and then you decide, screw it, I'm posting everything online, you know, and so that would explain the tower, because the tower could also be about exposure. You know, it's something that happens by surprise. It's something that's very sudden and destructive. You know what I mean? And it's like, whatever this lightning bolt is, it knocks these two people off of their high towers, so to speak. You know what I mean? So it could have been a situation where your partner and their lovers or secret partners, their third party, you know, it's like they were really arrogant about the way that they cheated, and it's like they felt like nothing could touch them, almost. You know, some cheaters are really bold. You know, but I kind of get the feeling that you were just, nah, way. You weren't allowing that to happen. You know, I kind of get the feeling, I mean, I'm not seeing any, like, you know, Page of Swords or anything out here, but I kind of get the feeling that you, for some of you, you might have left, you know, your ex with, like, a scorched earth situation. We're talking full disclosure. You exposed this person. You know, if you had any, like, you know, cheating texts or something, you might have posted them online, or at least basically everybody knows what was going on now. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like you are now just happily walking away from this destruction, you know, in order to find your own happiness. You know? So it's like, now that you've got your back towards all of this heartache, all these arguments, this explosive tower moment, it's like you've got your back completely to all this destruction, and you're just moving on towards your happiness. Now you're looking, you know, you're looking out for yourself, your own happiness, your own stability, and possibly a new partner. Oh. All right, so for some of you, not all of you, might ended up hooking up with, oh my god. Okay, so if you are in a situation where your now ex was hooking up with somebody who is also in a relationship, it could be now you and the other person, the other person's ex who was cheated on. It looks like the two of you might have been in cahoots, or it's like you guys found out about each other, you guys know about each other, you know, and so it's like either you're now hooking up with them, or not necessarily them, but maybe there might have been a friend of yours that you're now hooking up with. You know what I mean? But I just get the feeling that, yeah, I get the feeling that now that you've moved on. Oh, this is interesting. Because with the Page of Cups here, again, like how I was saying that this was a card of, you know, apologies. I kind of get the feeling now that since this person was exposed for doing whatever bull that they were doing, since they've got this massive exposure and it's causing them all kinds of problems in their lives, now they're coming back and trying to offer some kind of apology. You know, especially if it's a case where you walked away from this person and now things are looking really good for you. You know, especially if you were, like, for example, if you were the breadwinner, now that you've left, this person realizes that they're going to be, you know, basically poor once you pull your funding. And so now they're coming back with the crocodile tears and the apologies. You know what I mean? But it just, I don't know, it's like definitely too little too late, you know? Because look at this page, even though he's looking at his wand, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, now you care. You know, now you're giving me the second look, now that you know what you're going to lose. Now that you've lost everything, basically, if they haven't already. You know what I mean? And so this page could also very well be them trying to come back to suck up and apologize and to re-hoover you back into something. But I don't know, for some of you, I feel like, I don't know, you might just, if you don't already have someone new, and again, not saying that you might have necessarily played it off that way as if you just had somebody always waiting in the wings, but it could have just worked out that way. You know what I mean? Especially if it's a case of you hooking up with the ex's, cheating ex. I hope that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Then obviously that's not something that you'd planned. You know what I mean? But I just get the feeling that there could be a case of a rebound relationship that's going on. You know what I mean? Because I can't deny but see we've got the symbolism of the cup and the wand, you know, the wand going into the cup. You know what I mean? I'm sure I don't need to elaborate anymore. I'm sure you guys get me. But you know what I mean? And I kind of feel like, and again, they're pages. So this is, again, I say a fling, a rebound, because this is something that you're not expecting to last long. Or, you know, it's just a little bit of fun. It's not something that you're going to take serious. It's just, you know, rebound, relationship, or just, you know, you just decided, forget it. I'm just going to do my thing, live my best life, and just play the field a little bit. You know what I mean? My, how the tables turn, huh? Alright, guys, let's see if we can get... Oh, what's just kind of... Right, okay, so the next card out is the moon. Ah, yes. Uncertainty. This could be a card about emotions, usually disillusionment, uncertainty, uncertain emotions. You know what I mean? And again, we've got, with the moon card, we've got the image of the dog and the wolf. So you could be dealing with that internal battle as to how are you going to deal with this person? Are you going to, you know, do the kind and humane domestic thing? Or are you going to go completely wild on them? You know what I mean? I mean, for some of you, you already made that decision, especially if you went scorched earth and exposed this cheater for who they really are. So for those of you, I guess you've already made that choice. But for some of you, I definitely see that you might be grappling with this decision. Like, do I expose them? You know, or do I try to keep things quiet? You know, I mean, especially if you guys are married and you've got kids, you know, it might not always be the best thing in the world to go completely scorched earth if there are kids involved. Again, you all know your situations better than I do, so again, no judgment here. I'm just trying to, you know, explain what the cards are saying, really. Right, but I definitely feel like there's going to be some uncertainty, you know? I mean, again, it could be uncertainty around this new fling, but yeah, I kind of, again, some feelings of regret as you can see in this moon's face. They don't seem very happy. But, I mean, at the same time, I mean, are they regretting what they did because it hurt you, or because they're really regretful, or are they just upset now because now they're not getting the benefits of being with you? Sorry, you know what I mean? Whew, my goodness, y'all. Right, let's see, what's at the bottom of the deck? Ah, Judgment card. Uh-huh. Well, I mean, with the Judgment card, another major arcana card, which brings us up to, how many majors? 1, 2, this is our third major arcana card we've got out. You know, and the Judgment, it could actually be a judgment call. So you're just having to pull judgment on the situation. But, I mean, the Judgment could also be about second chances. Because as you can see, we've got this angel here, and they are blowing their horn, and that literally raises all these people from the graves for their, you know, for their final judgment on Judgment Day. So it could be some kind of second chance. I mean, I can understand if this person is begging you for a second chance, then yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, I kind of, I'm not sure, you guys. This could also be you deciding to march by the beat of your own drum, and just, again, you calling the shots now. Now that you're in a position of power, now you're the ones calling the shots. You know what I mean? So I understand that this person is gonna try to come back. You know, they're gonna try to come back with all these apologies. You know what I mean? Especially if this is a case where they're regretting, you know, not being able to reap the rewards of being with you anymore. But I just, with the moon and the Judgment, I kind of feel like maybe your judgment, or you're feeling like your judgment is clouded on the situation because, you know, you're so close to the situation, and, you know, you might be thinking from a place that's really emotional at the moment. I mean, obviously, if you're, you know, still feeling hurt over it, you know what I mean? And I also kind of feel like with this, please be careful, because it feels like this person is gonna try to come back and try to pull the wool over your eyes again, you know, in order to get that second chance. But again, you guys know your situations better than I do, and if you feel like this person deserves the second chance, then, you know, I'm not the one calling judgment on your life here, right? That's completely up to you. But from what it looks like here, I don't think you're gonna be forgiving this person anytime soon. You know, because again, there's just so much that you don't know. You know, it could be that it's not just so much that you don't know. It's like you don't know how to think, you don't know how to feel. It's like you don't even know if you can trust this person anymore, if you believe that their apologies are even sincere or not. You know what I mean? And I get the feeling that there is still more to this situation with this other person, this third party, that you don't know about. And so I feel like because of this lack of trust, this lack of knowledge, you know, I get the feeling that you're not going to want to forgive this person, at least not right away, right? Because again, we've got like repeating towers here. We've got the Tower card, you know, and that's coming down, right? But then you've also got these two towers in the background of the Moon card, right? So it's almost like yeah, I just feel like there was a lot of secrecy. There was a lot of secrecy around this relationship. You know? And I just feel like maybe it's the secrecy that you just can't deal with. It's like you just can't trust this person anymore, to be honest. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting from this. And honestly, I don't blame you. Right? I mean, for those of you who went scorched earth on this person and completely exposed them for who they are, I mean, like, damn. Right? But I mean, at the end of the day, you know you're better off without this person. You know what I mean? I kind of get the feeling that some of you might even be slightly relieved about this in some kind of weird way. It's like deep down you always knew that something was wrong. But now that you're gone, you kind of realize how much happier you are without them. Like how much happier your home is without them. Something about a home. Something about a home. It's like this person that you were with really valued your home, your property, you know, and the things that you had and the stability that you were able to provide for them, the emotional security and the stability and the happy home life, you know, and the fact that you're always so loving and giving to this person. And I just get the feeling that they didn't appreciate you. They just used you. They thought that they can get away with all this effery and that you would just turn a blind eye or something. You know, I just get the feeling like this person was playing you for a fool. But, boy, were they sorely mistaken, because a fool you are not. Right, guys? Man, what a messed up situation. For those of you who are going through this, I really do apologize. My heart goes out to you. I mean, it sucks being cheated on, you know? But at the end of the day, I kind of feel like you will come out of this on top. You know what I mean? You know, and for the most part, I feel like you're going to be able to keep your family. You're going to be able to keep your friend group intact. And I kind of feel like this explosion, this tower moment, is happening more to the other person and not to you. I mean, you already had your tower moment when you found out that your now ex was cheating on you, and that caused the arguments, right? But I kind of feel like you're like, it's almost like going scorched earth on them kind of was therapeutic for you in some weird way. I mean, holy vengeance, Batman. But still, I mean, at the end of the day, again, like I said, you yourself are gonna be thriving, okay? So, I mean, if you could block this person out of your life, please do so, because it's like, the sooner you can do that, the sooner you'll be happy. You know what I mean? And the better off you will be, right? Not to say that you're not going to be well off, because again, you're the Knight of Cups, and you're literally about to bring yourself that last cup in order to be that Ten of Cups. You know what I mean? And I mean, here, if you don't provide it to yourself, I definitely feel like there is somebody waiting for you in the wings who will happily provide it to you. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it, guys. You will thrive. You're gonna do so well for yourself. I feel like this is, honestly, I feel like your fortune is gonna turn around a lot quicker than theirs is. Because I honestly see a new relationship in your future. Again, this could just be a rebound relationship, but the point is, you know, your bed's not going to be empty for long. All right? Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to leave this here for now. I hope it helps. I hope it sheds some light on your situation. For those of you who are going through this at the moment, I am really sorry. But again, don't worry about it, because things are going to start turning around for you, and things will start looking up for you again if they haven't already. Okay, you guys? So with that, take care, and I'll see you again soon.